emotions out, for we are about to march. Like I told you people earlier, there are some people who are determined to make sure that they destroy this Biafra. People like Gumi of Idu, aka Simon Ekpa. These people have, in fact, they have made up their mind to destroy everything Mazi Nnamdi Kanu have labored for. And I think after this video, I thought this video will last for 2 hours, but for one or two things, this video will be 1 hour, if I'm not mistaken. Now, why did I say take away your emotion out of Biafra movement? Because when we will march, you telling us your emotion, oh, we need to act now. The Court of Appeal discharged and acquitted Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. The same Court of Appeal now ruled against Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. You were not the person who tell us to be patient. You did not contribute anything to that Court of Appeal victory. So I want every Biafrans to keep calm and watch how the people that are playing the ball and the coaches, how they perform. Your emotion is nothing. Don't come and tell us, oh, your emotion, out of your emotion, we need to act now, this and that, because Court of Appeal. No. Allow, you need energy door for okukos ni before you know na ya na ajugu. Ona atugu. That is why they bought to leave offend na before no. Now, let me tell you the reason why you need to take your emotions away from Biafra movement. Some of you will say, Mazi Achebe for over a year and you are attacking Gumi of Idu. The reason why I am attacking him is because I have taken away my emotion out. And I have zeroed my mind that anything that is against Biafra, I will fight it. The same way he have taken more than a year plus and lying against the leadership of IPOB and trying to bring them down. It is my duty to stop him. And some of you who will say, Mazi Achebe, you are lying. I want to bring some things. For Gumi of Idu to work with the people Mazi Nnamdi Kanu expelled from IPOB, that means that he really know that he really know his job as a saboteur. Now you will say, who are the people Mazi Nnamdi Kanu expelled out of IPOB that Gumi of Idu is working with? Now, if I mention Nelly, you will say, some of you will argue that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu did not expel Nelly, that Mazi have been kidnapped before Nelly was expelled. But there is somebody who Gumi is now accusing that he is the person who sold Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. And I will play the voice of Gumi so that you will hear the person I am talking. Pay attention to this voice that I will play here. Pay attention. Did you hear that? Now, at this point, Gumi of Idu is now, pay attention to this voice record you just heard now. At this point, Gumi of Idu told you people that IPOB is a former. He is now referring IPOB, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is in charge, as a former IPOB. Now, which one is the current IPOB? Do Mazi Nnamdi Kanu abandon IPOB? Do Mazi Nnamdi Kanu form any new IPOB? Now, first of all, there is a question I want to ask. Who is Felix Onyise? Felix Onyise, many of you don't know who he is. And the question is, what is Gumi of Idu doing with Felix Onyise? Now, in case you don't know who is Felix Onyise is a Nigerian agent. Felix Onyise is Nigerian agent. And the Felix Onyise was the first people to meddle into the affairs of Eastern Security Network under the watch of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. And the Mazi Nnamdi Kanu expelled Felix Onyise on Radio Biafra. Pay attention to everything I am saying here. This program will not be long. That is why I go straight to the point. This program will not be long. So if you just miss it, you miss it. And let me tell you, if you don't like my way of broadcasting, exit this page, because if you comment rubbish, only one, I will block you. MAP, Ezioku Bondo, one in Biafra land. I don't see your face. Another man, Firugi. Who is Felix Onyise? Felix Onyise is a saboteur. Underline the word is not was. He is a saboteur. And the Mazi Nnamdi Kanu expelled Felix Onyise. The moment Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was kidnapped, Gumi of Idu connived with Felix Onyise to attack. Now, the same. Gumi of Idu have concluded that the IPOB is now in the past. There is no more IPOB. That is the assurance he is giving to Nigerian government. That is the assurance he's giving to Nigerian government that he have completely destroyed IPOB. But he never knew that he have completely destroyed himself. That is why I ask, when last did you hear the sit-at-home order? That was October 7th, when he disgraced himself. Up to today, there is no more sit-at-home. Now, I will bring his voice. That's why I tell you, take your emotions out of Biafra movement. Take your emotions. Because when you see us talking about Gumi of Idu, out of emotion, you will be pitying him. Oh, he is trying. No, that is evil. That is evil. Now, pay attention to the voice you just heard. Now, listen. Listen again. Did you hear that? Did you hear that? Now, why I did not start with Nelly? Felix Onyise was expelled by Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Mazi Nelly Ofewu was expelled by Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. And the Gumi of Idu. And the Gumi of Idu gathered all the expelled people and they start working with them. His mission is to destroy IPOB. Now, they are having issue because who will now be the leader and who will take the lion's share? Let me bring the video of Gumi so that you will be hearing it clear. Pay attention.
The one that will shock you.
Now, remember, when we tell you Gumi is a masterclass liar, when I say masterclass liar, he is a born liar, a criminal, born criminal. When I say born criminal, his own criminality is imbued. He was born and raised into criminality. So everything he is doing is all in line with criminal activities. Now pay attention to this video. Pay good attention. Remember, Gumi of Idu, you can... Remember, Gumi of Idu accused DOS of knowing what happened to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and knowing that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was have been kidnapped and they didn't say anything. Gumi of Idu accused Nelly of selling Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Gumi of Idu accused Madam Oibo. Gumi of Idu have accused everybody. Now, the latest person that sold Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and that knows what happened to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is Felix Onyise. Now, I want you people, after this broadcast, ask Gumi of Idu, how did you know the people, all these people that sold Mazi Nnamdi Kanu? How did you know them? Listen to the latest person that sold Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, because Umu Gumi cannot ask this question. Pay attention.
Do you know that this same Felix Onyise that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu expelled from IPOB? No.
Let me start here.
I want you today. The one that will shock you.
Shock you. You hear it. The one that will shock you. A big revelation to him. Let us listen.
Do you know that this same Felix Onyise that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu expelled from IPOB? No. And they have authentic first-hand information that he knew that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was kidnapped in Kenya during that 8 days that he was in the hand of the enemy. Would you believe that?
Did you hear that? That do you know that Felix Onyise knew and has authentic first-class information that he knows when Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was kidnapped and everything that happened to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu? The only person that will be aware of such person or such event is a partaker of such evil. Now, Gumi of Idu is telling his Umu Bingo that Felix Onyise knew what happened to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and everything. Remember, these are one strategies that he's using. Once he tell his autopilot Umu Bingo this, they will start, hey, so you sold Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, but they will never ask him, how did you know? Now, the question is, before Gumi of Idu start working with Felix Onyise, is Gumi of Idu not aware that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu expelled Felix Onyise out of IPOB before he's kidnapped? These are the first question. If the answer is no or yes, if the answer is yes, why did he continue working with Felix Onyise? This is the same Felix Onyise Gumi of Idu is talking now. Are you people aware that the Biafra government in exile that Gumi of Idu is gallivanting and talking? Are you people aware that the Biafran government in exile was formed by Gumi of Idu and Felix Onyise? And the issue, their problem started the moment Felix Onyise said that he will be the prime minister, and Gumi of Idu say no, that he will be the prime minister. Now, two of them say, okay, both of them will not be the prime minister. Now, Gumi of Idu say he will nominate somebody that will be the prime minister. Felix Onyise say no, he will nominate somebody that will be the prime minister. The battle of who will be the head of the state that is not yet restored, both of them clash. And why are they trying to be the head of a prime minister of a state that is not yet restored? Is for them to continue scamming you people. To continue scamming you people. And that is why I say, take emotion out. Be bold enough. Ask reasonable questions. Now, if Felix Onyise know what happened to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, and before that thing that happened to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu happened to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu have expelled Felix Onyise out of IPOB. Why did Gumi of Idu see it as a right thing or a right step to work with Felix Onyise from the first place? Remember, when we tell you Biafra government, Obido is a member of the Biafra government in exile formed by Gumi of Idu. In case you don't know, tomorrow, if he has issue with Obido, he will still come and tell his Sumu Bingo, people like Sister Chiamaka, that are they aware that Obido knows what happened to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu? Mazi Nnamdi Kanu know that Felix Onyise is a saboteur. IPOB cannot expel you if you are not moving in a wrong direction. Now, Gumi of Idu have been working with Felix Onyise for over 1 year. Gumi of Idu have been working with Felix Onyise, like I told people, comment rubbish and chop blocking. I'm not here to look for followers. Okay? I don't promote my page. If you love me, you follow my page. If you don't like it, get out. Follow me, Rugi. Now, apart from his regarded as an IPOB as past. Any person that has problem with Gumi of Idu knows what happened to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. That is what he is now telling his bingos. At first, it's DOS that knows what happened to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu when he and DOS has issue. Second, when Nelly sold Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, the moment he and Nelly has problem. Now, third, he has problem with Onyise, Felix Onyise. Now, Felix Onyise knows what happened to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. This is the area he used because your emotion, you are having emotion, your emotion is eating you up. If you don't take that emotion out, you cannot detect the truth. You cannot know what the truth is all about. You will not understand. This guy is playing emotional game with all of you. And I ask you again, can autopilot ask Gumi of Idu, where are the proofs that Nelly sold Mazi Nnamdi Kanu? Where are the proofs that the DOS sold Mazi Nnamdi Kanu? Where are the proofs that Felix Onyise is now the latest seller of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu? Somebody that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu expelled on Radio Biafra. The whole world knew about it. And he claimed to be a disciple of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. And you don't know that Felix Onyise was expelled. You know, or why did you continue working with somebody? Why Mazi Nnamdi Kanu expelled by himself? Not even that Mazi did not send Chike Doziem to expel Felix Onyise, no. Mazi did not ask the coordinator of the place where Felix Onyise was controlling to expel him. No. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu himself on Radio Biafra announced the expulsion of Felix Onyise. The moment he was kidnapped, remember when I told you people that everybody that Gumi is working with, they hate Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. But all of you think I am jealous of who I am bigger than. I aim higher. I don't look back. I don't emulate people that that I don't pass, or I don't fear people that I don't pass. Now the question now, listen to Gumi of Idu confessing. Oh yeah, continue.
You know, our own is that we don't just come and talk. Before we talk, we have evidence.
Where are the evidence? I put 1 million naira to any autopilot idiot since the kidnap of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu date. If any of them can provide any evidence provided by Simon Ekpa that Nelly Ofegu sold Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, that Chike Doziem sold Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, that Felix Onyise has hand in selling of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, and they provide any evidence, I will give the person 1 million naira cash. Another meku ife. I don't say things because I want to say. Give me any evidence, any place Gumi of Idu provide evidence of what happened to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu that Nelly has the hand on it. Give me the evidence. You cannot provide any evidence. Go and check all his evidence he have proved, he have bring. There is no single evidence. Now, can you ask question? Please don't fight with any person on comment section, please, so that you will not be blocked by Facebook. Once somebody comment rubbish, please draw my attention. Draw my attention to the imbecile. Just write to me, MAP, take care of this social person and leave the work for me. I will block the person free of charge. Now, the question now is, who is Felix Onyise? How did the Felix Onyise involve in selling Mazi Nnamdi Kanu after being sacked? How did the Gumi of Idu now start working with Felix Onyise? What brought is somebody that was expelled by Mazi Nnamdi Kanu with the so-called what is it called? A disciple. Your Oga fired somebody, and you start working with the person your Oga fired. To get what? What type of result do you want to get? if not to kill that yoga. When we tell you, if Simon is not planning to kill Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and to stop Biafra, Nene Wilfred noted. Thank you for alerting me. Let me check the idiot. You say it's the name is Ndoema. Okay, Ndoema. You can go to. Let me see. Let me find his comment. Please, Ndoema, you can comment hi, please, so that I can see you, please. Just hi, only hi. I don't need any other thing. Just showcase yourself so that I will take care of you. Don't reply him. Once he comments hi, I will see the comment. I am now. I look. In fact, my concentration is on comment section. Now, the question now is, what brings Gumi of Idu together with the people expelled in IPOB? Tomorrow, he will still work with Obi Dobiana and Uchemefo. He is working with them, not he will. He is already working with them. Now, the question now is, why is it that anyone that has problem with Gumi of Idu, he will now tell you his gullible bingos that the person knows what happened to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu? These are the questions I want you to ask. One bingo has been taken care of. These are the questions. Like I said, I place 1 million naira to any autopilot that will come with Gumi of Idu. Any evidence that Gumi have provided that Nelly sold Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, that Chike Dozie members of DOS sold Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, that Emapoafu sold Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, and latest Felix Onyise, the person will win a cool 1 million naira from me, MAP. He proves. He gave Nelly 4 days to confess up to today. 4 days can never complete. Four days can never complete. Guess who we have here? We have Sister Chiamaka that cannot pregnant a woman. 70 years old man that cannot pregnant a woman. Naturally, wine. Sister Chiamaka, your sugar mommy that you married you in put you for house. After Mr. Quick. You remember question I asked you, Sister Chiamaka Ajari? Sister Chiamaka, one day I was having program with you and Mrs. Ejiro. I asked you, how is your face? How do you do your face before calling Nelly your favorite mommy? The same mommy you are now calling Madam Azuka or Basoka. You are not calling Madam Basoka. I challenge you for open debate. MAP Ezioku Gondo, one in Biafra land. I challenge Sister Chiamaka for an open debate, not comment section debate. I say, Sister Chiamaka, if you last 30 minutes with MAP, I will stop broadcasting. I did not make a mouth. I told you that if you last 30 minutes with me on open debate and your wife refused to divorce you, I will stop broadcasting. And I'll make to honor now, you know me. You know me one-on-one. You regret your life. Be bold enough, be man enough. Challenge go the MAP. 30 minutes debate. You go to the Hakama or the Nkoma because on Nkoma. Call them on my platform. Under 10 minutes. Or Allah Pubazienya or my closing cable stop. I warn him. I'm one of them. Allah na pogi because I'm fight album more kunere na bagyo na nga na bagya woto. Nga na etigi mbadanwula anwu n'isi. Nga na etigi mbadanwula anwu n'isi. God, you have put your dead parents into autopilot. Their spirit is now flying like this because they can never rest in peace. Sister Chiamaka. That is why your monthly dues. Remember, you send your monthly dues to Faith Ogala. the freedom fighter ni boom one. If you are on my platform. Hey, Sister Chiamaka, ask your madam. Listen to your listen to
have confessed that him, Felix Onyise, and the other man who called himself Colonel have information that Onyendu was kidnapped in Kenya. The day he was kidnapped, and that complete 8 days, Onyendu was in the hand of the kidnappers. Felix Onyise was aware.
Now, Gumi of Idu, Sister Chiamaka, can you ask your Gumi of Idu, how did he know that Nelly was in a place where they are having meeting to kidnap Onyendu, and Nelly is aware that they kidnap Onyendu? Where is the proof? Sister Chiamaka, ask your Gumi of Idu, how did the DOS sold Mazi Nnamdi Kanu? From there it become Nelly? Sister Chiamaka Agari, ask Gumi of Idu. Now, how is it that is Felix Onyise? Now, Sister Chiamaka, ask Gumi of Idu. Is he not aware that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu expelled Felix Onyise on Radio Biafra by himself? Ask Gumi of Idu, what is he doing with somebody expelled by Mazi Nnamdi Kanu himself on Radio Biafra? And why did he form a non-existing Biafran government in exile? Why? Can you ask him that question if you're a man enough? Makachi, if Raphael Chiamaka ask Gumi of the, if you do this question, believe you me, they will sack him in autopilot for the second time again. Now, is Felix Onyise. Biafrans, I want you people to pay attention. Biafrans, I want you people to pay attention. Now is Felix Onyise that sold Mazi Nnamdi Kanu according to Gumi of Idu. How did the Gumi of Idu know all the people that connived to sell Mazi Nnamdi Kanu? And he was not part of them. And he was not part of them. You can only be part of what you know. You can only be part of the business. You know, you have knowledge on the business you are into. Gumi of Idu knows all these things because he is part of the people that sold Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Now, let us listen to Gumi.
How did he know? I am making this thing on record.
Oh, yeah.
For the very first time. How did Felix Onyise? He was not a member of the DOS. He was not a member of anything. But Felix Onyise know that Onyendu, for the 8 days, Onyendu was in the hand of kidnapper. Felix Onyise confessed that Felix Onyise knew that Onyendu was kidnapped in Kenya. And for that 8 days, he was aware.
The question goes to
and then
the same question goes to Gumi of Idu. How did you know that all these people are involved in selling Mazi Nnamdi Kanu? How did you know that Nelly sold Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and you continue working with Nelly Ofegu? Nelly Ofegu sold Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and he continued working with Nelly Ofegu. Felix Onyise sold Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and he hates Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, and the Gumi of Idu formed Biafra government in exile with Felix Onyise. Tell me one person that has hand in selling of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu that have not worked with Gumi of Idu. Only one. In no day. He worked with the people that sold Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Felix Onyise is now the new seller of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. And the worst part of it is that the Umugumi ndị brain ha wee nwụọ kaikai na ọbụdị gari abụrụ gari ma na ha balunu. Umugumi eji brain ha wee nwụọ kaikai will not ask this stupid man, how did you keep on working with the people that sold Mazi Nnamdi Kanu? Why did you work with people that sold Mazi Nnamdi Kanu? Now, let us come back. You know, common sense is not common. Common sense is not common. That is why I say remove emotion in Biafra movement. So that because without emotion, you will not understand where we are going. If you keep on using emotion, Gumi of Idu, we keep on using we keep on using your emotion to play. The same way, Gumi of Idu, one of the autopilot, provided the Sister Chiamaka, another guardian one, you see him turn to bat, he become a bat also. He is the most confused element you can come across in the whole entire world. Even FFK is far better than him in terms of being confused on where to stand. That is why he is almost 50 years and he married a 60 years old Urobo woman. Because of ordinary documenting. I try a lot to know if I can help the bingo to have other documents so that expire. But I never know there was a reason why God placed this curse on him, that he can never hear the cry of a child. Because he is a born evil. Sister Chiamaka is a born evil. That is why God is punishing him now. The punishment God is giving to him now is what he is passing through. You can't sleep. Now, ask Igumi of Idu, how did you know all these things? Somebody wrote and said, with all the things Fulani is doing, you cannot talk about it. What will I tell you? Did the Fulani start dealing with you today? Did the Fulani not start killing you since 1914? What have you done? Are you not shouting Obi that and Obi rubbish? Are you not Obi foul? So when you are Obi foul, I want Fulani to deal with all of you, woto, so that when we tell you, go for your freedom, you will have reason to go for your freedom. The same way we are telling Ndoto Halot that your leaders are evil. The people you people are following are all evil. Do they hear? Can you imagine somebody that is above 40, like Sister Chiamaka? Those same wine, you know, not chomu wine. Now you wine biko. Now tell me, somebody have earned himself a block. Hey, now I thank Martin Zuckerberg on Zuckerberg for providing this place you can block, determine who stays in your channel, in your platform. So I am here. Once you don't like me, you get out. If you see me in your platform and I comment rubbish, block me. And that is why how many people have told you that they block me? You can't block me because if I come and see you that you are useless like Sister Chiamaka, I move on. I mingle with you, people that are very useful and people that have brain to think. Now,
immediately after that, he started fighting everything. He began to contact men on ground. He began to...
Biafrans, please, who are the people who started contacting men on ground? Who lured double lion to his death? Is it not Gumi of Idu? Who lured a baby bush to his death? Is it not Gumi of Idu? Who lured Njenje? Is it not Gumi of Idu? Who make temple become a saboteur today? Is it not Gumi of Idu? Who are the people? Who is the person who start contacting men on ground? You know, Biafrans, pay attention to what I'm about to tell you here now. There is one strategy this Nwabingo is using. The two strategies he's using is this. When he want to, because he is so manipulative. Mike Ola, one more useless comment from you. I will block you. I don't applaud evil, nor will I praise criminals. Mike Ola, why I warned you is because my spirit does say I should warn you. And one more stupid comment from you, I will block you, because those that father people like you, they are the Ifa Junas. So since you are useless, that you cannot think before you talk before you think, I will block you. If you want to talk, go to your platform and start talking. The strategy this Nwabingo is using is this. He knows how your emotions work. He don't want somebody tell you, oh, he sold Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Once he told you he sold Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, because you don't have the spirit that will direct you out of emotion, you fall mugu, and he will chop you mugu. Secondly, he will tell you that they are mentally into the ESN affair. Ask him, why did the Mazi Nnamdi Kanu expelled Felix Onyisi? Mazi Nnamdi Kanu expelled Felix Onyisi because Felix Onyisi dabbled into the affair of Eastern Security Network. Are you people aware of this? Now, what makes this Nwabingo that if Mazi Nnamdi Kanu come out and see that this dwarf, this Nwabumbe, is meddling into the ESN affair, and the Mazi will not burn him alive? Now, the same person who lured lion to his early grave, the same person who lured Njenje to his early grave, the same person who lured Jaja of Opobo to his early grave, the same person who lured Baby Bush to his early grave, the same person who lured that the one that they call Buhari to his early grave, the same person who made Temple Butuzo, aka Butuzo, to become a saboteur and has no place to hide today. He is telling you that somebody is meddling or calling men on ground. The same person who tell that ESN is autopilot, and the ESN told you that DOS is the pilot. Now, who is more saboteur? The problem between this Nwabingo and the Felix Onyisi, Abi Onyise, is because they are dragging who will be the prime minister of a non-existing government. Now, congratulations to Mike Ola. You are hereby blocked and time you out. Ojena, on Facebook, to show you that he is not educated, he know nothing. He now leave Facebook and go to YouTube, thinking that I cannot block person on YouTube. Sister Chiamaka should have told you, Sister Chiamaka, you know, explain to these bingos that with a StreamYard you can actually block people anywhere you like. You could have told them now, at least it will be part of the recharge card they are giving you. If you're here, Nenwelo document. You look like a document, now la cheap wine, Baloka. Now la you're supposed to remote or boggy. Why, Ngiwa John give one na nwunye ga-abago menopause. Atomasi. If John Ogegwam na nwunye ga-abago menopause. So here, I say what based on what you tell me about your wife. The only advice when you were telling me how useless your wife is that I told you, stop discussing your useless wife with me. Did I tell you inside my car in Torino, when I pick you up from Portapolas and I take you to that place you are squatting with the old woman, you told me everything about how your woman become useless, how your woman did a roadside akuna for many years, how she now pick you up that you don't have document, and how you plan to abandon her for new documents, and I give you a direction. So you know that everything I say, I am not lying against you, is based on what you tell me. So if I lie against you, tell me. Are you not the one? I have somebody is with us in our car. The person comes from Imo State. If you want, I will bring him in this program. In my front and his front, you told me how useless your wife is. And the guy was listening. And I told you that this guy is an Igbo person. He's from Imo State. Non-attacker in 80. It doesn't mean. How can a grown-up man discuss his wife? Although, is he your wife? Now the woman marry you now. So when we talk, when men are talking, Sister Chiamaka, you should hide your face. Your face. In alone at Biafra land, then got kabugi. So we are not of the same category at all, and I'm not on at the same level. We are not of the same frequency. And I'm not on at the same level. Now, Felix Onyise was expelled from IPOB. Gumi of Idu, bring him. Nelly Ofebu was expelled. Gumi of Idu, bring him. All the people that was expelled, all the evil people, was gathered by Gumi of Idu. Why is he gathering the people that he was expelled? Collins on Asoro, I cannot discuss his private life if he stopped commenting rubbish in my platform. I will not block him. To be honest, I will not block him. But so far, he keep on talking rubbish in my platform or measuring Mazi Nnamdi wife. I have not even dealt with his family. I'm waiting when Mazi Nnamdi will come out. That is when I will deal with his family. Woto. I never bring the chapter. Me, make Sister Chiamaka my topic. When Mazi Nnamdi come out, everything he told me about his useless wife, I will show all of them. Not me say he used his mouth. I did not ask him. We were discussing. He asked me about girl or gala. He want to fuck a girl. I said, I am a married man. I don't go about looking for a girl outside. And I don't discuss such issue with people. Why I come close to you is that I thought you were a married man. But for a married man to be thinking about a girl outside, I want him. Ask him. I want him. I said, don't discuss that with me. And now I'm allowed to. Abul nemalo that echi mozo na enwe munso. My body forbids some certain things. I want him. So tell him, if you don't want, get it hot from me. There are two things he will avoid. One is Mazi Nnamdi wife. He have insulted that woman, and I said it in my previous broadcast that if you insult Mazi Nnamdi wife, you have buy my problem. Free of charge. And if you insult DOS or Mazi Nnamdi or Barrister Stefan Ejiofor, so everything I am saying here, God bear me witness, those that know me, I don't call people and I don't discuss people's family with them. I want people not to discuss with me. But Sister Chiamaka, every time he keep on telling me how his wife could see the smell. I said because of his old age. Now when I come back, check Nelly upon money Nelly ma her pekus is unkept. Or was in KBOG, Neshi, natural issue. Get doses in Kyocha. Imagine, one year doesn't your chance, Raphael Amafuniana. We didn't agadi nwanyị akwali adachagolada agadi nwanyị ile ọka amanyite nwuzi ọtọ ili ọka ebe ndigo na ịpụta na social media iyele ekwe gị na-ekwu okwu ndị nụ nwanyị na-ekwu okwu Raphael apụta na-ekwu okwu onye amalụkwa n'ife o kwesịrị ịbịa na this platform onye nyere open challenge as a man ka o nwee debate as a man ka ịda ya the issue once and for all jụọ ya nwaanyị o ji gbaba ọsọ ọ bịa na comment section maka ọ bịa idefend Gumi chefuo rekọd ya chefuo n'ọmụnwa ka ọ na-ayọ for document Gumi na-enye people document why not yọrọ Gumi for document ọ bịa na-ayọ because you know what I can do anya dị etu ọnụ anya dị eme ọnụ kpọkpọkpọkpọ why not yọrọ Gumi but ọmụnwa ka ọ na-ayọ I put him through and the moment he started ozuzu cut everything off jụọ ya ọ ka na-process anything na ya bịa process ya ka mfu ọ Italy ka ị nọ the same region Piemonte ka oge process anything. No, my bad, should they tell and say government in Israel will give a letter? Make they give a letter. Make him know say IPOB would. There's a lot of things here. Yes, Mark Love is Sister Chiamaka AUTOPILOT. I am talking about. Come here to comment rubbish. Yele kwelobia. Ofulebo ga comment rubbish no na MAP. Eziokwu bụ ndụ nna ụjọ ada akpọ onye akọ gị akọla ọrịa ọjụkwala ese onye ọ bụ mụnwa na amụgosi woto I never even nurture the idiot finish ọwọlọkịrị amụlụm nya abịa na woto giving ọ ga-eweta nwulu m ọnụ ọjụlọ Gumi ese na njụ stop Gumi ya ọ ka jụ ese. Now, Biafrans, let us take the video back, and you will pay attention. Pay attention.
One thing today, the one that will shock you.
Oh, yeah.
Do you know that this same Felix Onyise that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu expelled from IPOB? No, and they have authentic, first-hand information that he knew that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was kidnapped in Kenya during that 8 days that he was in the hand of the enemy. Would you believe that? You know, our own is that we don't just come and talk. Before we talk, we have evidence. Felix Onyise have confessed that he, Felix Onyise, and the other man who called himself Colonel have information that Onyendu was kidnapped in Kenya the day he was kidnapped, and that complete 8 days Onyendu was in the hand of the kidnappers. Felix Onyise was aware. How did he know? I am making this thing on record for the very first time. How did Felix Onyise? He was not a member of the DOS. He was not a member of anything. But Felix Onyise know that Onyendu, for the 8 days Onyendu was in the hand of kidnapper. Felix Onyise confessed that Felix Onyise knew that Onyendu was kidnapped in Kenya. And for that 8 days, he was aware. And then, immediately after that, he started fighting everything. He began to contact men on ground. He began to everything. Felix Onyise despises Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. He don't want to hear about Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. If you see where he is condemning Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and myself, after this experience I had with him, you will never believe that some people will actually go and sit with a man like that. Of course, there are those who have a special hatred for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. So I can understand that. I can understand that, you know, you can go there.
Pay attention. Anytime this Gumi of Idu has issue with other people, he will attach the name of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu so that he will go and fight those people, his own enemy, and he will relax and be watching you. The question now is, he said that he know people hate Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, and the only people that hate Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will work with Felix Onyise. I agree on that. Now, the question is, who are the people who have worked with Felix Onyise? Number one person that have worked with Felix Onyise is Simon Ekpa, which means, why did Simon Ekpa work with Felix Onyise? Simon Ekpa worked with Felix Onyise because he hates Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Remember, Felix Onyise was sacked by Mazi Nnamdi Kanu himself before Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was kidnapped and extraordinary rendition back to the zoo. So, for the hatred you have towards Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, you don't see every other person to identify with. Rather, you went ahead to identify with the people that was expelled by Mazi Nnamdi Kanu himself. Not people that was expelled by Chike Doziem, not people that was expelled by Mazi Tony Zurumike, not people that was expelled by Mazi Jonathan Abayin or the European rep or any national coordinator or any zonal coordinator, but somebody who was expelled by Ohamadike himself. You went ahead and identified with such person. What does that signify? That signifies that he has a natural hatred towards Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, and you join those people to destroy Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. But all of a sudden, a criminal is a criminal. Both of you are criminal, and both of you clash. You are now telling us that he hates Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Were you not aware that he hates Mazi Nnamdi Kanu before you joined him? Were you not aware that Felix Onyise hates Mazi Nnamdi Kanu before you followed him to destroy Mazi Nnamdi Kanu? So why you say he confessed? Where is the video where he confessed? Because the Gumi I know, you cannot call Gumi to discuss something in 1 second without recording you. Where are the evidences? Where are the proof? You first accuse Nelly. You accuse every member of DOS, including his family. You accuse Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's wife, you and your cohort. So the question now is this: who is fooling who? So at this point now, his gullible followers will start attacking Felix Onyise, not knowing that a criminal is a criminal. These two groups are the same, no different. The difference is their name. This one is Felix Onyise. He's a born criminal. The other one is a Gumi of Idu, aka Simon Ekpa. He's a born criminal. So, what is different? If Felix Onyise was not expelled by Mazi Nnamdi Kanu himself, I could have said, oh, maybe you are not aware. But Mazi Nnamdi Kanu expelled him by himself. So you think Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will come out and expel somebody without knowing what the person is doing or what the person has done? These are the things I want the gullible bingos to know about. These are the things I want the AUTOPILOT to start asking questions. Nobody of 70-year-old woman. A put on social media now galavante like his sister Chiamaka. Then he put on a platform Mazi Achebe. He go kwegi comment here. Uje kwegi comment here. As if nefu one on one. Ujo ge kwegi ku okwu n'iru mu ka nwelula mbiwe gi iru. If one on one, Sister Chiamaka, can you stand me? Some people, I don't know how some people, they are so stupid and foolish. Now, listen to Gumi. He told you them again that he started contacting men on ground. He told them again that he started contacting men on ground. With somebody who contacted men on ground, he was the Felix Onyi said that was sacked by Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Is he the person who contacts men on ground? Or you that is raising fund every day, telling the whole world that you are in charge of ESN that he knows nothing about? You called ESN a cultist, a bandit, and all manner of things. Yet you are raising fund with their name. Who is now a criminal and some who hate Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. And your bingos will not ask questions. And you think people like us will keep quiet and they watch your stupid nonsense to continue. Now listen.
To sit with Felix Onyi where he is flagging off a fake Biafra government in exile just to register your hatred. So I can understand. So some of you who want to go there can go there. I just give you expo now. So all the haters of Biafra.
Biafrans, please, who is marketing, who said that they have formed Biafran government in exile? Please, which people told us that they have prime ministers? Now, I want you to understand where his problem with Felix Onyi started. Both of them are criminals, scammers. And the only way they can penetrate our people are by using Biafran name and Mazi Nnamdi Kanu name. Felix Onyi was sacked by Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. He has nothing to do with Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Because of the desperation of Gumi of Idu to achieve his aim of becoming Ezanago, he now connived with Felix Onyi. They now form Biafra government in exile that is not existing. Fake Biafra government in exile. And they now say they have all the structures. The question now is this. Who is this scholar? Well,
Victor from US.
Eh?
Victor from US.
Victor, go ahead. Do you have question or contribution?
Yeah. According to your message this morning.
Yes.
You are getting a good information. Please, I want to know, is somebody ever among the people that sold Mazi Nnamdi Kanu?
It's Mazi Nnamdi Kanu that will tell you who sold him, not Mazi Achebe. But he's working against Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's order.
Yeah, because the reason why he did all that he did and attacking US and all of that, because to scatter all that Nnamdi Kanu, so that Nnamdi Kanu, so that the new government will have power over it.
I'm listening. Go ahead. If you ask me a question, I answer you. Then if you are making contribution, I listen.
Okay. Yeah. I want us to continue encouraging our people so that we can remain focused and stand with the DOS and the help of Nnamdi Kanu.
Biafrans are focused. Who want to be foolish? It's his right to be foolish. And the reason why I'm making broadcasts and bringing the lies and deceit from Gumi of Idu every blessed day on my program is to make sure that our people are in the right direction. So after you listen to my voice and you choose to be stupid, Of course, it is the person's right to be stupid, and it is the person's right to be foolish. But it's not the person's right to destroy IPOB because the person don't have what it takes to destroy IPOB. So, like my brother, I have done my part. Like there's one of our brother that answered Ekel Olueke. In English, it's called division of labor.
Yeah.
The leadership of IPOB cannot come out to be debunking this riffraff. Mazi Chike Doziem cannot devote his time to be addressing somebody that is nothing but a Murutum Pafu. Mazi Tony Zurumike or Azayoba or even Mazi Chinasanwuru cannot devote his time to be telling Biafrans about this nonsense this man is talking. So that is why we are IPOB volunteer independent media warrior. So that it is our duty to tell the Biafrans the truth. So Mazi Nnamdi Kanu have said everything he have to say to disassociate himself from this riffraff. How did Mazi Nnamdi Kanu do so? Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, through his legal representative, through IPOB lawyer, Barrister Ifeanyi Ejiofor, say that anyone disrespecting DOS is disrespecting him. Anyone attacking DOS is attacking him. That DOS is the structure and anything DOS says goes. Through Barrister Ifeanyi Ejiofor, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu made that statement. Through Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's wife, Her Excellency, Lolo Okwu Kanu, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu made another statement and said that he don't know anything that called autopilot, that he is in charge of IPOB, that any person operating outside IPOB structure is ectoparasite. And when you check your encyclopedia, you check the meaning of ectoparasite. I know it's a biology word, but you have to consult your encyclopedia to know the meaning. It means an organism feeding in another organism. That means that very organism cannot stand on its own. It must depend on another person or another animal to feed himself, which the riffraff, the gumi of it, is being displayed every day, and everybody is seeing it. First, he accused Nelly Ofebu when he and Nelly Ofebu has clash of who will be controlling autopilot. He told us that Nelly Ofebu sold Mazi Nnamdi Kanu without any proof, without any evidence. Now he said that it's now Felix Onyise who was expelled by Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. The question I ask people is, what did you find? Or who linked you to Felix Onyise? What is the connection you have with Felix Onyise, knowing fully well that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu expelled him if you are not a criminal? Criminals only connect with criminals. And if you are not a criminal and you did not disassociate yourself from criminals, they will also infect you. That is why they say bad friends corrupt good ones. I don't know how they say it.
Honestly, is hurting me so badly. It's hurting me so much that I don't like to listen to some more ever. Sometimes I ask myself, as this kind of people are listening to this guy and creating all this manipulative, this talk. I'm sometimes very shocked. Now you say he's a spoken man of Biafra. The Biafra spoken man. I mean, Biafra spoken person or whatever. The thing is hurting me so badly.
Mazi, let it not hurt you. Mazi, sorry to interrupt you. Sorry to interrupt you. This thing should not hurt you. In a freedom fighting, if you don't face challenges, you cannot be strong. Why do they call it struggle or freedom fighting? struggle ndo kledo inado nado inado ka inwere onwe gị ọ na-adọ ka adọchie gị azụ. You start fighting, you blow and he blow you back. That is called, they take every name they are using to get freedom. You will see that it's all about fight, war, fight, do, I do. So don't be hurt because of this riffraff. You know, like one of our brothers said, Mazi, which all of us known as Prince Darlington, he said that we should stop treating the issue of this Mwabingo. But why I say no, I will continue, is because a lot of people has what we call chicken brain. People like Sister Chiamaka, that one have chicken brain. So these people can easily be deceived. So I need to try to save some people so that they will not become saboteur and they end up like a lion. Simple. That is why I'm here. If not, I will go and sleep because DOS are capable and able to make sure that Biafra is restored.
Yes. There is every sense of understanding that is very clear. That if of a truth that this guy is working in the help of Nnamdi Kanu or anything, I don't see how he can open his mouth to talk about Nnamdi Kanu's work. If he has a good intention that let's say that, oh, we are doing it wrongly. But as I am now, there is no way somebody can say that he's with me and I'm with this Christian. And they can be able to open mouth to talk about my wife. You know?
Exactly,
so,
go ahead.
And that is very clear that can enable a lot of people to not be carried away with all those emotional talk and the story man they come in is going to help and then man they come tell him he's taking it in another dimension, whatever. And all of that. And even though he has an opinion for something good, he would have struggled to see how his plan and everything can bring it to the DOS to stand where everyone can be in a one place. Not to try to scatter the house and say you are building at the one another group is the autopilot and posting on the social media. I don't know how we are sustaining watching of this guy and he's very happy. He's not honest. He's very, very happy. To be honest. Every time sometimes it makes me to not even be right to open my Facebook. Because every time I see him on Facebook talking, I keep wondering how are people, I will watch 9,000 something, 4,000 something, I will be asking myself, all these people, what are they understanding in this guy's criminality message? Or just he's telling them that Biafra is communicating to himself. The other one, he said he spoke to Nnamdi Kanu to be released. All kinds of things. If he is not really working with the Nigerian government in order for them to find a reason to execute Nnamdi Kanu, why then is he doing all of that when your leader is in a state of danger? If you don't have any intention for securing it. So, I appreciate your work, I appreciate your voice. Let's keep making our voice to be heard for people to start to return to a good understanding. I don't know how this monkey is creating and raising a foundation. This money he's raising now is not to fight against Nnamdi Kanu. He's raising money in order to stand in the way against Nnamdi Kanu. He's raising money now in order to have another group that tomorrow IPOB and this one with the IPOB, this one with the other pilot, and what is the intent to achieve? And people are doing the fundraising.
Mazi, please round up, please. Round up, please.
Huh?
I say round up.
Okay. I said, which of the ESN is raising this fund? Every time they are raising funds for ESN. Let us keep hammering the process. Let our people begin to reason well.
There one. Ndewo mwa Chineke, ndewo. Chukwu abịa ma nọnyelu gị. Now, Biafrans, ka anyị ga-enu the guminti.
And especially those who don't want to hear the name of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. You can go there and enjoy yourself and have Coke, drink Coke and wash your hand with the disinfection for COVID-19. And so wash your hand there and enjoy yourself. But it ends in that room. You can't fly. Not while we are still here. You can't. Sabotaging can never fly. The act of sabotage is too much. But we have defeated all of them. The funny thing is that the sabotage is everywhere.
Thank God you know it's everywhere.
Even those you least expected. Some people will come and tell you, oh, you know, I'm with you, and then they go behind you and screw you up. Mana nkema turunu n'ọnụ. This time, the reason why we have come to this is for you. If you have not seen the sign of Biafra coming into 2023, my brother, my sister, you are sleeping. You are sleeping. So disregard anything.
The question I'll come up for my phone. Biafrans, now the question I want to ask is this. According to him, remember why I said remove your emotion from Biafra struggle is for your brain to start working. Because with your emotion, your brain can never work. With your emotion, any person can use you at any given time. Even Obeloke can get you Obeloke can use you to just fulfill all righteousness. That is why I say remove emotion, because we are about to march. If you watch, since the leadership of IPOB have not say anything public, he cannot tell you this is what I have done. He is waiting. Any achievement of IPOB leadership, he will come and claim credit. But Biafrans are wise and they know who is who. That is why since on the 7th day of October till date, have you heard anything sit at home from his mouth? No. Because Biafra speak in a language he will understand. That he is nobody to give order in Biafra land. Now, the leadership of IPOB can never reply him. Go to the Twitter handle of the Directorate of State. You will see how a leadership is being run. In the Twitter handle of IPOB leadership, everything you will be seeing there is about the world and about Biafra restoration. You can never see anything rubbish or anything women pickles. But to go to his platform, his Twitter, you will be seeing all manner of nonsense, posting rubbish to tell you that he's just nothing but a blogger. He don't have the pros and cons of a freedom. He don't have it. So what did he have? Marian Hida. Greetings from here. Now, you work with Felix when you say, Biafrans, start asking questions. It's not, Biafrans, start asking questions. The problem now he has with Onise is who will now lead the autopilot government in fake government in exile. Onise now say, I am the leader of Biafra government in exile. He say he is the leader. The Onise group, many of you don't know that Ndidi Amaka and Rosemary Williams and Latina, these people form their own government in exile. Are you people not aware? Many of you is not aware. Who is this scholar? Welcome to the program. Ndewo. Tell us your name. Collins Onuselo. Okay, Onuselo. Okay. Go ahead.
What I am trying to when boy at the announcement, Biafra in exile, I won't say it when you found the announcement. But this man, this is the of the announcement on his phone.
Okay.
This boy, the main thing was the follower. Only the followers of this man, they can never make use of their brain.
Exactly. That is why I ask them to start asking questions.
We don't know about this man before. Some of us don't know about it. I'm hearing this from his mouth now. Not only about now, I know how to do it. Is not work with me. This man, Nnamdi Kanu, I haven't heard about this man.
Okay.
We don't even know that this man exists. It is from this experiment mouth. We are hearing this thing now. But it was him who came to the broadcast to say that he has formed Biafra in exile, and all these windows are behind him. They are not supported behind him. I don't know how this man became like a chameleon.
I only pity people that are following him.
But the fact that India made and it's him coming to say that on our one in the what about you? From the youth to autopilot. Nnamdi Kanu really propagate for Nnamdi Kanu will do an autopilot. As immediately Nnamdi Kanu was musician, kidnapped, this man started from the youth, working with the Navy, becoming autopilot, just to stop Nnamdi Kanu.
Okay. Go ahead, make your just go ahead and round it up, please.
I don't understand the Indian nation. What is their mind? Are they not evil and wicked? Indian nation. Because to me, them believe that the Indian nation this time on earth, they are able, they are haters of Nnamdi Kanu. Because all of them have wronged, have captivated the Union Nnamdi Kanu, including this man himself. And this is the worst aspect. I don't think the man that okay, when you see that as this man Nnamdi Kanu. How am I just to this guy trust for work on our book? You not allow him, he will not be exonerated. Nnamdi Kanu. So I'm telling everybody that the announcement of Biafra in exile, all on this man by I know me only don't finish only I don't hear it from him. He's criminal in Finland. This time on earth.
Mazi ndewo.
So all I can now today, my friend, my brother, the sister,
Ndewo.
the bump, otherwise, we are necessarily how much.
Exactly. Ndewo nwa Chineke, ndewo. Daalụ rinne. Daalụ. Daalụ. Like my brother just asked, who formed government in exile and who announced it? He is now debunking government in exile the same way he debunked M branch, fake M branch. He said that a government in exile, it's a fake government in exile. The same way, who formed it, who announced it, the same Gumi of it. Now, Biafrans, like I said, this program will last for only 1 hour, and I have exceeded my 1 hour. So I will round it up here because I have somebody waiting for me. But this program, I will revisit it again because there's a lot to discuss in this program. Most especially, who is Felix Onyise, and who connect Felix Onyise with Gumi of Ibi, knowing fully well that Felix Onyise was sacked by Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Let's pick this last caller and we'll round it up. Ndewo. Adimoyi. Ise. Ndewo. Ndewo. Very simple. As simple as that. I think this caller from United Kingdom, Kanu from the person. Caller, are you not there? If you are there, pick your call. Pick your call. I think he is not with his phone. We have to move. Now, Biafrans and lovers of freedom. Like I said earlier, let me just use 1 minute to summarize this broadcast. Gumi of Idu. I called you, you did not pick, you are now calling back. Welcome to the program.
Hello, Mazi.
Ndewo. Good evening from here.
Sorry, in a pomona hang and the peak on a hang, so the call now. Thank you for the explosive exposition as usual. So, something I want to point out very quickly about this exposition you did is, you know, this guy, Simon, right? He's not exposing this man because he loves Mazi Nnamdi Kanu or because he's against what the Onyise or whoever was doing. Remember, they've been working all along. The moment the man tried to overhead him, like he always do, you know, so that was when he had problem with the man. Because, and if you watch his own broadcast, he said people stay in Washington and decorated seat and think that Washington is a place where Jesus will come down for heaven. That is why Biafra can even come from Finland. And he got himself, he realized what he said, even in Ghana. So everything Simon is doing in his life, everything is all that about the Ezenago. He just wants to be the one to be, so that people will be hearing his name, him and Finland, nothing more. I watched that and I couldn't stop laughing, but it was only a white man who will understand when he made that statement that, oh, people, because people intimidated with people in America. He said, but people think that when they decorate the seat in Washington, it's a place that Jesus will come down. That do you know that the Biafra can even come from Finland? And he found out what it is. And even Ghana, just to make it look as if, you know what I'm saying, to divert that attention that he always do to people who are stupid. But my brother, now we did here. Everything this guy is doing is against Mazi Nnamdi Kanu because he did not find out about this only today. They've been working. He didn't have problem. He didn't expose it. Now the man wants to double cross him. He came out and started shouting. So that's what I want to point out. Because it's very, very important. We listen with our brain, not with our emotion.
Exactly.
Thank you.
Now, let me summarize everything I just said on this program because I think I overrush it. So let me just use 1 or 2 minutes to just put everything together for you to understand it. In case you didn't understand what I was saying. Now, what I am saying here is this. Onyise and Gumi of Idu, aka Simon Ekpa, have worked for the past 1 year trying to destroy Mazi Nnamdi, trying to destroy DOS, trying to destroy everything Mazi have labored for. And they have been working hand to hand from the beginning. And both of them agreed to form fake Biafran government in exile. And they did, and they succeeded. When Aladimma Ndigo, invited by somebody, invited them. He don't know I know everything, but I will not go into detail because there's a lot of lies he said there. Invited all of them to know because those ones, they also formed their own Biafra government in exile. And they want to bring it together when he told his gullible autopilots that they are forming allies. The allies they are forming are the whole saboteurs coming together to form one force against Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. And all of them come together. By coming together, they have one issue. Who will be the leader of this saboteur group? Who will be the overall commander of this saboteur group? And the Gumi of Idu and Madam Bazoka say that they will be the leader and they will give positions to Onyisi, Ndidiamaka, and the rest. Ndidiamaka, I'm not calling those ones a saboteur because I don't have any proof, but they are with them in that very meeting, Ndidiamaka and Rosemary. I didn't call them saboteur because I don't know their activities that much. I know part, but I don't know all, so I cannot call them. I say based on what I know, so that tomorrow I will not say I lie like Sister Chiamaka. So, but all of them were in that meeting because I can remember vividly that the Amaka group ordered Simon Ekpa to get out from the group. They ordered him out from the meeting and they ordered Azoka to leave, which both of them leave because they asked Azoka to leave and Gumi said that if Azoka leave, then he will also leave. That one was the men's meeting before they now bring the second one. Now, Gumi of Idu, who have worked with Onyisi for many months to form this very fake Biafran government. Remember, the idea of a fake Biafran government came into existence when I stopped Gumi of Idu not to preach Idu because their initial plan is to divert to Idu. And when I succeeded and single-handed stopped them from Idu, the idea of Biafran government in exile came up as a replacement of Idu, so that they will see something to continue to be scamming our people. And all the evil forces come together. Like it was written in the scripture that 10,000 shall fall in the right hand, 10,000 in the left hand. In as far as the gathering is not of the Lord, they will surely scatter. All of them scatter. The battle of who will lead, who will be the commander of the saboteurs group, who will be the commander of fake government in exile, who will lead the fake government in exile, who will take order, who will be giving order, who will present as the prime minister. At that point, Felix Onyise told Gumi, you know, some of the men that I gave you get their contact. I gave you the contact because before I was sacked, I have already gotten some contact from the men on ground. and I give it to you. Because you are on social media. So focus on your social media, and you have gotten your title as the fake spokesperson of the fake mumus. Now, I want to be the prime minister so that I will function as a prime minister. You will be functioning as a spokesperson. And Gumi knows that a prime minister is in charge of everything. At that point, the problem started. Because they were coming together to form alliance so that when Mazi Nnamdi can come out, they will join force together with some idiotic, gullible, foolish, idiotic amoebas like Sister Chiamaka and the co. They will now use them to attack Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. But who will now lead that place? Become problem. Because it's not well structured and it's not coming from God. It's not ordained. Now, Gumi is lying against Felix Onyise by telling Biafrans that Felix Onyise knows what happened to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, that Felix Onyise was aware from the minute Mazi was kidnapped, and the Felix Onyise has first-class information. The question I want to ask Gumi of you, how did you know that Felix Onyise knows this thing and is aware and everything? You did not relate it to Biafrans. Gumi of Idu, since Felix Onyise was involved in all these things, why did you start Biafra government in exile in the first place with Felix Onyise, knowing fully well that Felix Onyise was sacked by Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and the expulsion took place on Radio Biafra, which the whole world witnessed? Thirdly, since you know that it was Felix Onyise who knows everything that happened to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, why did you tell us that it's Nelly Ofegu, and why did you accuse DOS? In that particular video, you say that even the DOS don't know that something have happened to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, and you know all this, and yet you are accusing them wrongly. Why? Biafrans, I believe you can understand. Omo MAP. Now maybe MAP Ezioku Bundu 1 in Biafra land. And I don't know how to pamper West. Actually, me the political correct. No. But I'm going on all the pankata. Isn't as it was Sister Chiamaka, Keka Hodia. So at this junction, Biafrans start asking autopilot questions. Who are the Biafran government in exile? Their names should be made public, and their pictures should be also made public. The same way they say that you cannot hide yourself and be fighting for Biafra. Tell them that you can't appoint a government official that has no identity, no picture, nobody, no one knows all of them. You can't. This is the roundup of the message. And I will drop the curtain here. Before I go, I have our sister calling. Let me use her to round up. Greetings, the lioness.
Good evening. How are you?
As you can see, I'm cool. I'm fine. Go ahead, my sister. Go ahead. The world is listening. US are wise. Are you there? Oh, we lost the lines. Like the line is breaking. I believe you should call back before I round it up. Because this program, I will revisit it again. It's not yet end. Either tomorrow or next. Okay, I have program with Metusela, one name Mekisedek tomorrow, and the Face of Biafra, Sister Ejiro. We will have program tomorrow, so I know you have to be there because it will be mother of all expose. Don't miss it. Come with questions. Those questions you want to use to disgrace MAP, come with it tomorrow. Ask me. About everything. I'm not going to hide anything. Greetings.
Good evening.
There.
Yeah, how are you?
I'm fine, thank you.
Yeah. So who is this Felix Onisi again?
The new seller of Mazi Nnamdi
cannot expel online, is it?
Yes.
And the people who are working with this animal, they don't know what is going on. See, let me tell you, we continue saying that anybody that is still saying that he's confused, he's waiting, when Mazi Kanu comes out and all this stuff, you are just fooling yourself.
Exactly.
So, the person that Mazi Kanu expelled, what are you doing with that person?
Okay.
If you say that you are true disciple of Mazi Kanu.
Okay.
If you are really a true disciple of someone, or you love someone, and the person maybe sends someone out from the shop or wherever the person says, I don't want to see you around this vicinity. I don't want to see you, maybe they give you a distance, 100 meters or 200 meters or wherever, and the person is not around. You that is working, you are not even working there because you are not part of IPOB. You indirectly want to bring in the person into the compound or into the building of that person. What are you? You are an enemy.
Exactly.
So, but the one thing about this guy is that he's just deceiving his gullible followers, the mumu like him, because every set of person that is following this person is a fool. I continue saying the same thing. The person is a fool. There are no two ways about it. So you can comment nonsense or say whatever you like. You are a fool and you are a total zombie. Because if you start adding up, sometimes so people don't want to be like when Mazi Kanu was speaking on Radio Biafra, he's wrong. He will tell you who you are. And if you are angry about it, the best thing for you to do is to change. So he will tell you who you are. Anybody that is still following this Scotland or whoever he is,
Shatabando.
in wherever he is, or whatever, I don't know how I even look at that guy. You are still following him, and you say you don't know what you are doing. You know what you are doing, and if you say you don't know what you are doing, you are a fool. And when you are a fool forever because it's a year and day. You can't say that you are confused. Okay, like as you said, he said DOS told Mazi Kanu. Why did he say DOS told Mazi Kanu? Because the DOS said you can't broadcast or Radio Biafra. Though that information was brought by Kanu or whatever he called himself, the king. So we don't even know whether it's what Mazi Kanu said. When he brought the information, and they still took the information, so you have to sign a code of conduct, which he refused and he doesn't want to sign. And because of that, they started accusing DOS that they told Mazi Kanu, is it?
Exactly.
And now when he followed many of them, which is that he has worked for almost a year, and none of them told Mazi Kanu, and he used juju to hold him. According to him, he hold him and hold a lot of people. So, because the juju of Nelly never hold me, I know that many of them had been evil from day one.
Exactly.
So whatever he's talking, he says, did you hold him? So now, he gave women the Achebe 4 days to confess. The women that are following this guy has many confessed. Many hasn't confessed anything. When he published the nakedness of this woman, the nakedness of this fool, because many of us, as far as I'm concerned, is a fool, it's a foolish woman. Because I don't know what he'll be doing on earth to be showcasing himself, an old woman like that. Even a young person cannot even do, a responsible young person cannot perform that act he performs, no matter whatever he's doing, or whether he's in love or whatever. You can't do such a thing on earth. But if you are responsible, but an show that is an irresponsible, and they want to build Biafra on that dirty ground, God forbid. So he just established the nakedness of that woman on earth. And he showed the woman the 4 days, he gave the woman 4 days of momentum to do what? To confess that he told Mazi and the Kanu. Up till now, has the woman confessed? No, the woman hasn't confessed. So now, Simon Ekelima, the Mumu of Finland, the Phoenix or whatever you call it, did you use to hold you? Ezenago of Finland, you want to be a leader. Did the Phoenix on the Mazi and the Kanu sack on air, and you work with him because you two of you are quarreling. You brought him on air because that is what you are doing. Anybody you had a quarrel with you, you just brought the person on air, and it's Mumu like you, Mumu, the followers, and all the people you bought, all the bloggers you bought, they will pick the person up and start showcasing the person. And the other people cannot come up to say anything because they know what they have done. You use blackmail, so it comes over the social media. And the other people cannot come up because if they come up to say something, a lot of things will come up. Just like many of you, you start thinking, why will somebody put up a nakedness of someone on air and the person didn't do anything? Because if the woman wants to challenge, a lot of things will come up. A lot of things will come up. And what did she do? She has to keep quiet. She has to keep quiet because there are lots of things hidden. You know? So, but God will continue disgracing you guys, continue exposing you people, and whatever you people plan cannot establish because the person people are dealing with is who? It's God sent. You can't establish your dirtiness based on the blood of innocent people who wasted in Biafra because of this Biafra restoration. A lot of blood has been wasted. And now you want to just come up. You want to be prime minister of Biafra in exile. To keep Biafra in exile. Which people, you want to be prime minister. You want to be prime minister. Of who? Prime minister of Speckles. Prime minister, and you go to the platform. What is that? And people are saying gossip. Who is the master of gossip? The thing he's doing on platform, what is that? Is it not gossip? It's a lot of gossip. A lot of gossip from one gossip to another gossip, from one gossip to another gossip. That is gossip, is gossiping. And when you are
my sister, please, my sister, please, try round up because I have appointment. I want to catch up with.
Who are you concentrating on? Who are you concentrating on? Simon Ekpa is a Fulani agent, and we have to concentrate, much concentration on Simon Ekpa. We don't have any other work. Because you have to do whatever you want to do, and some people will concentrate on him. Exactly. And some people will say, oh, don't talk about it. I dare it. That is insulting
my sister, please round up. I'm running out of time.
You will know that he doesn't have respect for his wife. How can he respect the wife of another person? So thank you very much, Ma. And we will continue to protect you and guide you and keep Mazi and Nnamdi. And we continue to move on. Thank you all, the whole Biafra. God bless.
Ndewo. And one of some time, I could have responded to this but I just Stanley Ajude. You said, give us your program on how to get Biafra. If you are genuine, we what Biafra and how to get Biafra is what we need from you, not Simon program. To get Biafra is very simple. Like you say, what can you do to get Biafra? Stanley Nwabeze, if you want Biafra to be restored tomorrow, do this thing I am going to tell you now. If you know that you are a man, please go to Aso Rock, Kidnap any person you see for there that is parading himself as a president. Just kidnap the person and demand for Biafra referendum before you release him. Believe you me, Biafra will come. That is the solution. And that will be the best action. So you don't need any other thing. Sure, you need solution. How Biafra to be restored. My brother or my sister, I don't know whether you be human being or not. Just go to Aso Rock. That thing in Aso Rock, whether na late Buhari or Jubilee or anything in Aso Rock, any person that is parading himself as a president in Nigeria, just kidnap the person. Moria, go chain at your house. Then demand for Biafra referendum before he will be released, or she will be released, or the person will be released. Believe you me, within 24 hours, you will get Biafra. Utobo. It's Utobo. So, Biafrans and lovers of freedom, thank you and remain blessed. So, I believe Stanley, my best Stanley, Ajude, have seen the solution to quickest way. Or you need to read their form our government in forest, government in evil forest. Just march now as I'm talking to you. Go straight to Abuja. Get bull anything if on Aso Rock. Then you will get solution. KMP, Biafrans, until I come your way again, almost here, Biafra. I remember my humble self, MAP, Ezioku Bondo, 1 in Biafra land. Remain blessed until I come your way again. Thank you.